Hey everybody, welcome back to the Peebs channel. Today we are going to be eating kid cuisine, something that I used to eat a lot as a kid, but haven't had in a while. We're talking 5 years probably. Part of me is actually surprised kid cuisine still exists, but it does, and there are, perfect for this 1 week video, 7 meals currently in the kid cuisine lineup, the kid cuisine rotation, and I have 6 of them. I'm assuming I'll be able to find the 7th. So the whole idea with kid cuisine, the whole branding is, or at least was, it makes meals fun. You're not having enough fun with your meal? Well, this is the guy you need to talk to. Yes, Mr. Kid Cuisine himself. That is his actual name. I looked it up on the website. I'm not sure I realized that as a kid, but you learn something new every day. He used to be this more cartoony looking penguin, but they recently changed him to what they're calling a more realistic penguin. I'm not so sure about that. Honestly, this guy looks a little bit cursed, if anything. Not everything needs to be changed. Just because you change a design, it doesn't mean that it's better, okay? I think companies need to start learning this. Mr. Kid Cuisine, and yes, I'm going to call him Mr. Kid Cuisine, is still pretending to be a child, but I know for a fact that he's at least as old as I am, or he has been killed and replaced multiple times. That's also a possibility. He really, really likes fun, though, and he doesn't want the fun to stop. He also wears a bunch of different hats. That's pretty quirky. That's pretty fun. And weirdly, he says he likes to have the last laugh. That kind of sounds ominous, so watch your back, I guess. I'm going to have to watch my back if I insult Kid Cuisine for this video. But hey, maybe it'll be good. And we will start with the first meal. This is the sort of like basic baseline meal. I figured we'd start with this. Kid Cuisine All-Star Nuggets. You got your nuggets. You got your mac and cheese. You got your vegetable, which is corn. That's really not going to be particularly healthy, I'm not thinking. Oh, but don't worry. We got a brownie with some celebration sprinkles to top it up. Part of what supposedly made Kid Cuisine fun was that they had games and like stickers and things included in them. I don't think they do that anymore. It looks like we have a game, though. We can scan to play a basketball game. I'm sure that's going to be a gem. So get hype. Here we go. I need a smiley ball. I'm in a basketball court. Look, it's LeBron James. How do I shoot? There we go. Oh, wait, he turned gray right as 5 points. Hell yeah. 10 points. Oh, 10 points. Yes. Steph Curry. Okay, they take the rim away. That's the only way they could stop. Shoot it. Okay, that was pretty cool. We did it, KC! We won the basketball! Level 1. I don't want to do anymore. Fuck that.
Blah, 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 blah.
Huh?
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, what?
Blah, 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 blah.
I can't hear you. Hold on. All right, sorry. What was that? Blah, 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 blah. This video is sponsored by Raycon Everyday Earbuds. I'm usually pretty picky with my earbuds. They are always falling out of my ear. It drives me crazy. For sponsoring. All right, well, that was stupid. Let's go heat this meal up. I would have preferred stickers, if I'm being honest, Mr. Cuisine. Okay, so first you remove the film, and that's when you notice the first problem. Yeah, this film is ass. Not a great sign when it rips in like 9 different places as you peel it. Take the nuggets and the sprinkles out, microwave on 1 minute, put the nuggets back in, microwave an additional 2 minutes, 15 seconds, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's time to enjoy our masterpiece. All right. Now, it doesn't look amazing. Just gonna throw that out there. It even comes with a drink. And I don't see any stickers, but in all honesty, I'm a little bit excited to eat this. This is feeling a little bit nostalgic. Mostly, I'm really, really hungry. This is probably just that, but maybe it'll be good. All right, so we got our chicken nuggets, our very watery corn. Yeah, I got the brownie mixing into the mac and cheese. That's what you want. And let's get our sprinkles on top of the brownie here. Since the brownie is completely dry, they just kind of like plop on the top. I don't really get why it has to be corn, especially since I know there used to be like controversies about this. Kid cuisines weren't healthy enough for kids. They were advertising to kids with cartoon characters and all this stuff. I mean, nobody cares about that shit anymore. We gave up a long time ago. But even still, it's like, why couldn't the corn be green beans or something? It's not like green corn just tastes that much better than green beans. I guess green is not fun enough, but whatever. I digress. Let's try these chicky nuggets. Going in dry for the first one. Is this even real chicken? What the hell? Are they tricking me? Like, actually, this tastes and looks like, what do you call it? Beyond chicken. I'm honestly not sure. It's disgusting looking. I can't remember if it was Kid Cuisine or if it was something else, but there was this frozen meal I used to eat all the time. It was like chicken fries or something, and I had this sort of nostalgia nostalgic taste that it was gonna be like that. It's not. It's airy and empty, and again, I can't even tell if it's real chicken. It's got to be real. I mean, they wouldn't have breaded white meat chicken patties, so something's up with that. Maybe it was a bad piece of chicken nugget. Maybe the next one will be better. Mildly. We need some ketchup. Maybe this will help it. Significant improvement. There's the nostalgic taste I was looking for. I think I figured it out. It wasn't the chicken I was nostalgic for. It was just ketchup. I was nostalgic for ketchup. Try the mac and cheese because that's where my fork is right now. It's about exactly what I expected. It tastes a little bit more like water than cheese. Maybe like 25% cheese, 70% water.
99% hot gas.
5%, I don't know. I mean, there's noodle in there too, I guess. Theoretically, this is real noodles. It's better on the second bite because you've kind of given up all hope of it tasting good and you lower your standards, so it has that effect. Maybe the chocolate in the noodles, maybe that's what we need. Chocolatey mac and cheese noodles, you know? It's a little off-putting, but at least I feel something. It's very watery corn. It's going to be underwhelming, I'm sure. At least it does taste like what I expect corn to taste like. I can't really say as much with the chicken and the mac and cheese. Corn is just so boring. There was a lot of people in the KFC 1 week video who were defending that like $5 thing of corn that was like an inch thick. I didn't know corn had so many defenders, if I'm being honest, but hey, they're out there and they're pissed. I mean, corn is fine, but you know, I mean, come on. It's just it's boring. KFC's corn is better. KFC corn better. This is too watery. I can't drop my corn. I got to eat all this. I got to eat all of the meals or it doesn't count. All right, let's go for the brownie. I very specifically remember loving this type of frozen meal brownie as a kid. This doesn't seem right. It almost looked more like pudding, but I'm assuming it's going to be fluffy once we put our fork in it. Okay, yeah, it's a little fluffy. You know, there's some fluff. I'm going to be pretty disappointed if this doesn't taste the way I remember. Yeah, it's very disappointing. Again, tastes a little too watery. I'm kind of digging it, though. I lowered my standards again. It's all right. It's only the first day. I can't get too disappointed yet. I mean, this is my life for the next week, so gotta at least start optimistic. A little piece of plastic in that bite. I like that touch. I feel nothing. All right, well, I gotta finish this. Man, these chicken nuggets are sad. They honestly do look like plant-based meats. It doesn't look like real chicken. I'm trying to read through the ingredients, but it's like a novel. Chicken breast with rib meat. Water? The water is the third ingredient. Bread? No wonder it tastes so fucking watery and liquidy. They're just injecting this meat with water. And there's some kind of taste in this chicken. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is in the ingredients. Oh, it's flavorings. That's what it was. I need some Tabasco or something in this ketchup to give this more of a flavor. Done. All right, well, I want to say that's mid, but even by frozen food standards, it's well below mid, I have to say. Fortunately, we do have a bunch of other more unique and weird kid cuisine flavors, so I am looking forward to trying those. And I will try one of those in the next day tomorrow, so I'll see you there. Honestly, the worst part is that I'm still hungry. Like, I ate this entire thing, and I feel still just as hungry as I was before. Like, my stomach actually just growled a little bit. Quesadilla! Hello, welcome to day 2 of Kid Cuisine. If I look a little bit scraggly today, it's because I was up very late last night playing that Repo game that came out in my Discord server.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Not in my house.
Yeah, we were playing that for so long, and then I looked up at one point, it was like 5 a.m. So I am very tired today. Luckily, though, I am also very hungry. Unluckily, though, the thing I have to eat is Kid Cuisine. Specifically, cheese quesadilla Kid Cuisine. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I have looked up the nutritional info for all of these or anything, but this has got to be the least healthy one that they have, right? I mean, look at this. This is cheese quesadillas. Yummy, but not particularly healthy. And cookies and chocolate dipping sauce. So we're not even really pretending that this is healthy at this point. In fact, I think Mr. Kid Cuisine himself is actually too embarrassed to even show his face on this because they didn't even let you see through his suit here. Is this even Kid Cuisine? Is this KC? I think he's a fraud. I guess, unfortunately, I have to play the game. I really wish it was something physical. I would, you know, even if it was just garbage throwaway stickers of that ugly freaking penguin, I think that would be cooler than a stupid mobile game that seems like it was probably made through AI. All right, we're playing a spaceship game since it's space themed. I'm pretty stoked. Starship Quest. All right, we can choose one of these ships. Man, how could I possibly choose? I'm going yellow.
Yellow.
Grab these. Watch out for these. It's a good life lesson, honestly. Whoa! Oh! 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 They're so good at this. I blowed it up. So that was a blast. Let's make the food. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. How many cookies am I supposed to have? That's a lot of cookies. Okay, anyway, cut and remove the film from the tray. Except over the sauce. Remove cookies and quesadillas. This quesadilla is a microwave safe plate.
What is this stuff? Is this like mozzarella cheese or something? What is that? I think my quesadillas have like a disease on them.
Microwave plate of quesadillas high on 2 minutes. Microwave sauce high on 1 minute to 1 minute 15 seconds. Check that food is fully cooked. That's important. Okay, sure. Whatever. Okay, we have our meal. Our lean cuisine. A beautimous lean cuisine meal. Should be like this. It should be flipped. There we go. That's. I thought there was something wrong about this. I thought that it might be the weird shit on top of the tortillas, but actually no, it just needed to be flipped so that the entree was on the left side. That's what it was. Okay, so what are we doing here, Kid Cuisine? What is this? We have literal just vanilla wafers. I nibbled on one just to see what it was. Yeah, these are vanilla wafer-esque cookies, and we got cheese quesadillas. What's going on with these? Let's taste it. Microwave quesadilla. Now we're talking. Yeah, this is just as bad, if not worse than you might imagine, honestly. Come on. The tortilla is so tough. Yeah. I'm really hungry, but I don't even want it. I don't even want it. This has got to be the worst one. It's got to be. Stay tuned until the end. I will have my Kid Cuisine ranking. I know you're looking forward to that. I'm assuming this one's going to be pretty damn low. Okay, so it's time to figure out. This is cheese, right? It's either some kind of cheese or it's a tumor. I'm not sure which. Or tortilla. Let's try this actual cheese. That can't just be cheese in it. There's like some kind of sauce in this, I guess. It doesn't taste like cheese at all. Oh my God. That's so tough. Dude, this is ridiculous. They got rid of the pizza Kid Cuisine and replaced it with this. I mean, I don't know if it was a direct replacement, but they don't have the pizza one anymore. I remember having that as a kid. I mean, microwave pizza is already not great, but it's certainly better than microwave tortillas. It's the driest thing I've ever had in my life. I'm still not 100% sure what is inside of this. It's not just cheese. It might be more than one type of cheese and some kind of sauce. It's sort of reminiscent of like the jalapeno sauce at Taco Bell that they put on the quesadillas, something like that. I mean, nowhere near as tasty, but it does have that like Taco Bell-ish flavor. Like the we got Taco Bell at home kind of thing. Okay. Well, still gonna eat 2 more of those. Somehow. All right, it's cookie time. Yeah, they are basically just vanilla wafers. Let's try them in the sauce. Healthy. It just tastes like the brownie, but it's liquid. I mean, I don't know what else I was expecting. Doesn't taste high quality, but at least it tastes good. I can pretend like I'm having a good time eating this. Sugar, chocolate soup. This is a ridiculous meal. I mean, I've fed my toddler some pretty questionable things just to, you got to get something in her belly. We're busy. Let's like heat up some kind of like chicken patty or something. But this is like next level. I can't imagine any scenario where I would feed this to my kid, like ever. Not even just because it's unhealthy. It is, but it's also just terrible. If I'm going to feed my kid something unhealthy, it's got to at least taste good. This is pathetic. Got a weird aftertaste. I have to finish this? I already said that I did. At least the one yesterday was small. I still have 5 cookies left. Why are there so many cookies in this? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm really missing the corn right now. Oh my God. Who wants to watch? I ate a salad every day for 1 week. Anyone want to watch that one? Let's try some hot sauce on these. Not the cookies, although that also might help it. I'm not sure. It's got some Cholula. Is it Kahlua or Cholula? I'm never sure. At least maybe it won't be so dry. Yeah, it still is. I take it back. This one at least feels like it has more cheese in it than the other ones. Although, no, I'm not actually sure now I'm looking at it. I think it's all just escaping from the sides. Oh my God. I need some water. It's so dry. It's like a friggin' desert in my mouth right now. Man, as bad as those quesadillas were, I'd almost rather have like 2 more of those than eat the rest of these cookies that I have left. Living the high life. Okay, thank God. Done. There's no, like, beating around the bush. That was pure ass. That had to be the worst thing that I've eaten for these 1 week videos. I think bar none. I can't think of literally anything that was that bad. I'd take the $5 KFC corn. I'd take 10 of those over one of these. Disgusting. Terrible. They should feel bad for making it. I feel bad for eating it. And I'm gonna feel even worse later, I'm imagining. Gotta go eat a salad for the rest of the day. I'll see you guys later. Kid Cuisine, you're canceled. I mean, you're not. I still have to do 5 more days. But after that, you're canceled.
Fast X2, baby. Ka-chow!
Hello and welcome back to day 3 of Lean Cuisine. My wife is currently making a very delicious looking pot roast. It's also smelling very delicious. I can literally smell it as I'm speaking to you right now. But instead, of course, I am eating this Kid Cuisine meal. And it's not even one that is that different from the first one we had on day 1. As I mentioned before, there are only 7 of these Kid Cuisine meals, so there's no room for any like any changing up of the recipes or anything. We are just using what we got. There are some differences here. We got the brownie again. The sprinkles are different. If I recall, they look a little different this time, so that's that's new. We got corn again. But this time we also have fries instead of mac and cheese, and we have, what are these, popcorn chicken instead of chicken nuggets. So I'm interested to see how different that is. At least I'm pretty certain that this is going to be better than the one we had yesterday. That freaking quesadilla cookies meal might have been the worst thing, not just on a video that I've ever had, just in general. I'm not sure. I can't think of a worse meal that I've had than that. And I'm trying. All right, we got to play our little game here. This is, of course, everybody's looking forward to this. We have to accept the challenge and play Soccer Scramble. We gotta. All right, get ready for some high-octane soccer action. We're collecting obstacles and avoiding obstacles again, so I'm glad we're changing it up. So my player, oh my god, who is the least disturbing looking of all of these? I'm not sure. Bro in the right's eyes look humongous. Let me go with her. Whoa, dude, look at this. Oh, I can't get any closer. What is the point of having AR on this? I'm actually not sure. So avoid the Zelda slices. This girl's about to get her legs cut off. Extra time, baby. Hell yeah. Except I really don't want to play for any longer. Oh my god. Almost got her legs cut off, but we're all right. Who are these people that are flying at me? I can look further. Oh, we're going to try to score a goal. We get to score a goal. Shoot it. Shoot it, Emily. Shoot the ball. Go! Go! Ah! Try and beat my record. You know you can't. All right, we got our exercise to burn at least 5 of the calories we're going to get from this meal. That was fun, right? Say yes. Say yes in the comments right now. All right, let's open this baby up. Okay, I mean, this one actually looks decent. You know, I'm fine with this. We got the nuggets and the fries mixed together. I'd like to see a little bit more fries than that, but hey, at least they're not skimping out on the chicken. I'm trying to be optimistic here after yesterday. Like, I'll take anything good. Just give me anything to praise, and I will consider doing it, Mr. KC. Brownie, I'm actually kind of excited for the brownie again. I mean, it wasn't really that good the first time, but it's got to be better than that pudding shit. You know, I'll find some sauce to dip these popcorn chickens in. We'll try them raw, but I mean, not raw. We'll cook them. We'll try them plain before we use our sauces, but, you know, we'll mix it up. Okay, what are our instructions here? We got to remove film over popcorn chicken and fries. Okay, we need a knife for that. Cook it 3.5 to 4 minutes. Oh, my God. What do they think I have, like, all day? All right, easy. I got the food. Here is our lean cuisine. I got some amazing cinematic shots of it coming out of the microwave. I know Toasty appreciates it. There was a fry that was in the corn. I just decided to leave it there. I mean, that's where I found it, so that's where it stays. Somehow one of my dog's hairs made its way in here too. That's nice. I'm just gonna hope it was from my dog and not from something else. Let's sprinkle up our brownie from my dog and not from something else. Let's sprinkle up our brownie real quick. They didn't used to have these sprinkles as a kid, I feel like. And I can see why. I mean, the brownie's dry at the top. Like, I don't really know. Like, it's not like they're sticking or anything. You can spread them out. I try to push them in, but they're not really, you know, they're just loose. You could, a light breeze could blow them away. But oh well. Here is our meal. I'm kind of excited. I mean, it's just got to be better than yesterday. So I forgot a spoon for my corn. Oh my God. I'll have to eat it with my hands. First of all, corn fry. It's soft. It's soggy. It's actually marinated, you could say. Tastes like corn water. All right, let's just go straight into the popcorn chicken. It is different from the other chicken tenders because it is a circle. It is a ball. And that's actually, I don't know if you guys knew this, a different shape. So this is different. Let's try it raw. As I said, it still has that slightly sus, very, very processed look that kind of makes it look like veggie-based chicken protein. But I do feel like it's better just from this one bite. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to be optimistic today. Okay, I'm trying very hard. Let's try the fries with no sauce. Wow. Okay, that's a wet potato. So tastes about like what you'd expect a wet potato to taste like. Are any of these other ones dry? Okay, some of them are a little drier. That one was really wet. But yeah, I mean, tastes about like a microwave French fry. Some of these, honestly, are there oven instructions? Yeah, they don't give oven instructions. I mean, you could cook this in the oven. It'd be nice if they gave you like an option for like instructions to cook it in the oven. Okay, no, they do actually have a conventional oven option here. I will try that on at least one of these just to see how much it helps. But as per the usual, I go go with what it says is the recommended instructions, and it's the only one even listed on the back. I didn't even realize the conventional oven instructions were on here. But yeah, it'll take 28 to 30 minutes, so damn. I assume they're not like promoting, quote unquote, the conventional oven cooking time, because the primary audience for this, I mean, you think it's kids, right? And it is, but it's really parents with kids who are lazy. And by lazy, I can say slightly more sympathetically, very busy. So they want to get the meals cooked very quickly. As a fellow parent, I can relate, although I'm not planning on giving my daughter kid cuisine. Maybe somewhere down the line, I'll eat those words, but I'm not planning on it. Hungry man, maybe. Kid cuisine, no. Lunchables, I have specifically said Lunchables I might do, but for some reason I draw the line at kid cuisine. I don't know where my standards are. They're all over the place. All right, let's try our sauces before we dive into the brownie and the corn. First, we got the ketchup. Ketchup just goes straight in. I don't make the rules. That's just how it goes. Ketchup is what I used to always eat with this kind of frozen meal with chicken, etc. But we're gonna try two other sauces too, a spicy and a sweet. We've got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. First, we'll try ketchup. You know, I could easily shit on it, but it does taste nostalgic. I'll give it that. Next, we'll go with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. Almost too sweet. I'm not sure if it's working for me. Not terrible though. How about the spicy? I mean, it's not crazy spicy, but it'll do. You know, I think the ketchup might just be the best. It's the most simple, basic, child-approved dipping sauce, which I think makes it work with this very childish meal. And you know, again, I want to be, I'm sitting here I'm thinking I should be just ripping this apart. But again, after yesterday, this is almost a 5-star meal compared to that fucking cheese enchilada. I can't believe how bad that was. And those stupid cookies with the dipping sauce. How many cookies does one kid need in a frozen meal? At least this is some protein. You got some starch, a vegetable, even if it is just corn. I'm just going to enjoy myself. Thank you, Jesus. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fry. I'm enjoying it, though. It's great. Wet potato. Okay, more than halfway through, I do think I can say this popcorn chicken is better than the chicken nuggets. I don't know why. It just is. They're a little more firm on the batter. I assume they're just about the same, but something about the shape just makes it taste better. It's a little more firm, a little more crunchy. Better than the nuggets. The fries are also better than the mac and cheese, I think. It's literally just because you can dip fries in some kind of sauce that tastes good as opposed to the mac and cheese, which just tastes like water and you can't really dip it in anything. I think this is just better than the first one. Straight up. I mean, don't get me wrong. That doesn't make it good. It's just better than the first two meals. These 1 week videos are a marathon, not a sprint. So you got to enjoy those moments during the run. You feel all right. You know, you're past that first wave of just exhausted sprinting. Just kind of enjoying the scenery a little bit. That's where I'm at right now, I think. Always look on the bright side of life. Yummy. Okay, again, I forgot a fork or a spoon. I don't feel like going to get one, so I'm just going to eat the rest of this with my hands. All the sprinkles have fallen off the brownie, like I said. Light wind and they fall off. That's okay. This is dry as hell. It doesn't even taste sweet. It's really only the sprinkles that are sweet. Time for some corn soup. Very watery. Very, very watery. That's okay. I'm digging it. Use sprinkles in there for some flavor. Okay. All right, we're done. Could have been worse. I forgot to mention this before, but I love that they have the old Kid Cuisine logo on the packaging still. See you guys tomorrow for day 4. We've got a kind of weird one. Excuse me. That was rude. See you there.
Corn dog, get the hell out!
Suck my dog, bitch.
Welcome back to day 4 of Kid Cuisine. I keep calling it Lean Cuisine, I'm pretty sure. That was a different 1 week video. Today we are back on our Kid Cuisine bullshit. This time with some corn dogs. Now, if you take a close look at this meal, you may notice something. That something being that it is exactly the same as the meal we had yesterday, except the popcorn chicken is replaced with mini corn dogs. I considered doing this on a different day later on, so we didn't have like one back-to-back that were pretty similar, but I actually was going to save the more interesting meals for the last 3 days, I think. Plus, it'll be nice to kind of one-to-one compare this to the popcorn chicken one. I've never had a frozen corn dog, at least not that I can remember. I'm kind of curious. I'm a little optimistic. I think it could be good. What kind of game are we working? Okay, no, thank God. It's the soccer one again. That means I don't have to do it. We're just going to jump right into the food today. I'm not putting up with your BS today, KC. No KC BS on day 4. That looks exactly like the one from yesterday. Even the little hot dogs kind of look like chicken nuggets. I'm assuming we're going to be cooking it the same way also. Yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, I have my delicious corn dog meal. I'm excited. I tried to put the sprinkles on the brownie like right out of the oven this time to see if maybe that would help them stick a little bit better. I got a spoon, tiny spoon. Here is our meal in all its glory. I'm just gonna eat this corn real quick. Hold on. Just get this over with. I have nothing else to say about the corn soup other than this one very suspiciously brown looking corn. I'm assuming that's chocolate in there, but I'm not positive. I'm not in it. I'm not gonna eat that one. I'm not eating the diseased corn. It's got that Moana Island disease thing going on. Okay, corn consumed. Let's move on to the corn dogs. Honestly, I feel like mac and cheese would have been better with the corn dog. The corn dog and mac and cheese, like not healthy, but that's a good combo. Corn dog and corn? Come on, Casey. All right, so here is our corn dog. It's looking a little sad, but you know, nothing crazy. I split it. No, I don't think the hot dog will break. I'll have to give it a bite. There's a little weenie, some kind of like sausage hot dog. Doesn't really taste like a ballpark hot dog. More sausagey. I don't know that much about how they make hot dogs, and I don't want to know. Don't tell me in the comments. Stop typing it. Stop. I don't want to hear it. What I do want to hear is, are you a ketchup or a mustard person with your hot dogs or corn dogs, or does it differ? I'm personally definitely a mustard person. I will do ketchup though, just to try it. Plus, you know, we got some fries too. Let's try it with some mustard first. Honestly, it's not bad. It just tastes like a microwaved State Fair hot dog, which is not too bad. You know, it doesn't have that crisp on it, but the taste is there. Try it with ketchup. Look at that glazy ketchup. I mean, ketchup with hot dogs is not bad. I don't hate it, but it's just nowhere near as good as mustard. I can't talk though, because when I was a kid, I used to eat turkey sandwiches with ketchup, so I can't judge other people for their ketchup usage. Just a plain turkey and ketchup. I'm not kidding. Wouldn't do that today, but as a kid, I thought it was pretty good. You know what I do like though is fries with a little mustard and ketchup on it. That's good. I mean, it's kid cuisine French fries, so it's not that good, but you know what I mean. That's soggy. These are the saddest things, these French fries I've ever eaten, I think. Just pathetic, really. These fries are so small, I can't even pick them up and dip them into anything. They're like slipping out of my hands. Yeah, honestly, I'm not hating the corn dog. Again, the day 2 set the standard so low. I think that's a piece of French fry, by the way, that I'm willing to accept almost anything. Don't tell me you're not jealous. You know, every now and then you eat something so tasty that you remember it for days and weeks after the fact, even years after the fact. I'm having that exact opposite problem with those cheese quesadillas from day 2. I cannot get how terrible those were out of my head. One more corn dog. Corn dog. And then, of course, our brownie. We can't forget that. Our amazing microwave brownie. It actually did work. The sprinkles are staying way better. Only a couple sprinkles blew off. And the brownie is so disappointing these days. It's so spongy and like weird, but mostly it's the taste. The taste of the brownie, it almost tastes like nothing. All the sweetness is in the sprinkles. I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. Actually better with it, the sprinkles evened out. Well, by kid cuisine standards, this was not that bad. Actually, I think I might have even liked it a little bit more than the popcorn chicken. It was about the same. I mean, it's literally almost the same meal. It visually even looks the same when you take it out of the package. Tomorrow, though, we do have something different, so I'll see you there for day 5. Yo, what up? It's your boy Peebs here with day 5. For day 5, you're never gonna believe this, but we've got Kid Cuisine, specifically the Kid Cuisine Level Up. That's the bigger ones. Dino nuggets with French fries, and what is this over here? We got coated pretzels. I don't know what they're coated in. And chocolate dipping sauce. Yummy. And we got a dino game? Oh, hell yes. We're gonna go on a raptor run real quick, so buckle your seatbelts.
Hold on to your butt.
Oh my god. Look at these dinosaurs. I've never seen a better pack of fellas in my life. I'm gonna go with this bro. Oh, wow. Okay, we're grabbing things and not grabbing other things. Got it. Dinosaurs love eggs and lightning, and they don't like sticks. Oh, he's running. He's running. Look at him go. Look at my boy. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy right there. Oh, look at him go. What? There's a stick right in front of the egg right in front of the stick. They tricked me. Oh! Try to get. Oh, man. I tried the epic maneuver. I missed. I'm not even good at this. Oh, never mind. I'm a beast. I can never have been stopped. Look at that dinosaur. He's in the, Oh, I died. Look at the T-Rex. Oh my God, watch out. I want to die. I don't even want to be around anymore. All right, well, that's done. Man, that was pretty fun, Casey. It's so fun that I don't have anything else to say about it. So this is the last of the chicken meals. We had the nuggets, we had then the popcorn chicken, and this is the dino nuggets. So they're way different, and I'm excited to try these freaking yogurt pretzels or whatever the hell. In order to make this a little different and a little more fun, as my buddy Casey would like to say.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the conventional oven cooking this time, just the one time. Again, I normally do the recommended instructions, but they do have a conventional oven instructions here, so we're gonna prepare it that way, see if it's any better. I will go and do that. Okay, so right off the bat, you might notice a problem. But oh well, I guess we'll just ignore that and keep moving on. Let's put our pretzels in. There we go. Most of the chocolate is no longer even in the container. I don't know why that happened. I did it at the exact same heat that it said for the exact same amount of time. It didn't say to check periodically to make sure it exploded, so I didn't do that. God, where do I even start with this? Okay, let's try a French fry, see if it's any better. Not really, no. I was thinking maybe there'd be like a slight crunch to it. There is not. It's still just like biting into a slightly boiled potato. Let's try it with chocolate since that's already been forced upon us anyways. I'm always down for a good dipping my French fries into the chocolate shake kind of thing, you know? I'm not above it, you know? It just doesn't work as well as like McDonald's fries in a sundae or something. It's just not hitting the same. Let's try the Dino Nuggies. Hell yeah. Blood everywhere! I was pulling this out of the oven and my toddler waddled up to me like she was interested in this, and I was just like, sorry girl, these are my Dino Nuggies. You can't have them. These are Dino Nuggies for Dada. Let's bite his head off. Okay, that's where we're seeing significant improvement. The chicken Dino Nuggies are significantly better in the oven. That I can say with some certainty. In fact, these are almost giving me like a Burger King chicken fries kind of vibe. I haven't had any of those in a long time, but I did when I was a kid. I'm getting that sort of like rush of Burger King chicken fry nostalgia. Significant improvement. Let's try these pretzels. Like, what are these? They're coated. I don't know what they're coated in. I'd have to guess it's some kind of like sweetened yogurt. I mean, it's not bad. A little too sweet though, especially since we're about to dip them in chocolate. No, it's really not very good. It's just like insanely sweet. Let's try a little bit more chocolate on it. Yeah, it's just sweet. There's no like real chocolate or any kind of pretzel flavor to it. I guess I can taste the salt a little. It's almost a little overpowering with this sweet coating, whatever it is. These little yogurt pretzels are almost so small I can't pick them up. It's almost like they weren't made for an adult man to consume. I literally can't taste the chocolate because these pretzels are so overpowering. Very lackluster dessert. The brownies, while still not being as good as I remember them, are by far the best of the desserts. Anything with this chocolate pudding is sucks. And those pretzels are actually kind of disgustingly sweet. So many of these fries are... I didn't think I needed a fork for this one. Oh my God, that's a little too much chocolate on this fry. You know, usually when you have fries dipped into chocolate or ice cream or something, it's good because the fries are salty. You get that sort of salty sweet taste. And then the crunch with it also is satisfying. These are neither crunchy or salty. So it's just like eating soggy potatoes in some kind of really low tier chocolate pudding. I'm not impressed. Man, it's awful. It's getting worse every bite. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I guess since we already have some chocolate on this, we might as well get a little bit more. See how that tastes. Not very good. Let's try to get the disease off of these dinosaurs a little bit. I've gotten as much of the chocolate off them as I can. Let's now try our dipping sauces. I had different dipping sauces for today. In fact, I actually have a few different fast food dipping sauces. I collect these and keep them in my pantry. They're like little treasures to me. So I've got, just ignore the chocolate disgusting mess in the background, McDonald's Sweet and Sour, Chick-fil-A Barbecue, and Wendy's Ghost Pepper Ranch. We'll see which one is best with the Dino Nugs. All right, McDonald's Sweet and Sour, not bad. Chick-fil-A Barbecue with only a little bit of chocolate. Okay. Wendy's Ghost Pepper Ranch. I usually like Wendy's Ghost Pepper Ranch, but it's not doing it for me with these freaking Dino Nuggies. It doesn't work with the fries either. I don't know. It needs a little higher quality food to go with it, I guess. These other two, on the other hand, are doing it. The Sweet and Sour is not bad, but let's be real. It's the safe bet. I think the barbecue is the best. But yeah, with these shitty frozen meals, nothing beats ketchup. Let's be real. All right, done. And that is the most disgusting looking tray yet. That's for sure. The Dino Nuggies were not that bad, I think specifically because they were made in the conventional oven instead of the microwave oven. The rest of that, though, was just god-awful. I can't believe the fries were just as bad, if not worse, in the oven than the microwave almost. Those pretzels were way too sweet, and the chocolate ooze is not only disgusting, it also infected my entire tray. So I'm not ranking these thumbs down. I mean, but I feel obligated to give that one a thumbs down anyway. That game, though, that was pretty fun, right? Right? I still have what I think is the most interesting kid cuisine meal yet. I'm probably saving that for the last day, but I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. Hello, welcome to day Seis, that's 6 in Spanish. We have 2 Kid Cuisine meals left. There is the one that I think is the most interesting and the most unique, which I'm saving for tomorrow for the last day. And then there is the shark fish sticks meal. This is the one that I'm pretty sure in the first day I mentioned I hadn't bought yet because I hadn't found it. Well, it turns out that they don't have a single one of these in the entire state of Washington right now. So I still don't have it, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to improvise a little bit. In that meal, they have obviously the shark fish sticks, they have French fries, and the stupid chocolate cookies again. So I got a meal that has the French fries, the corn dogs again, and I got the stupid shitty quesadilla meal to get the cookies and the chocolate. So that just leaves the fish sticks. I wasn't really sure what to do with this, but as I was looking through the frozen aisle in a grocery store near here, I saw the shark bites. And I thought, wow, these look pretty much exactly the same as the fish sticks in the Kid Cuisine. And then I looked even closer. I think they might literally be the same. I mean, they even have this exact same shark shape, and you can see that there's 2 of these hammerhead looking ones on the Kid Cuisine meal also. So, I mean, I'm like dead sure that these are the exact same fish sticks that they're using in that meal. I can't really prove that, but I'm 100% certain. In fact, they even have microwave instructions on here that are about the exact same amount of time that you microwave the other meats in the Kid Cuisine meals. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to work out. I'm pretty sure that this is essentially the exact same thing. We just need to mix them into, I guess, this quesadilla one. The only problem is that we can't play the game unless I can scan it off a picture on the internet. Hell yeah. We got the game, baby. You don't even need to buy these to play. You can just walk up to the store and scan the thing without purchasing it, or even just go on the internet. All right, now we need to access motion sensors. Okay. Tap the camera button to photograph 4 sea creatures on each level. I can do it. I can do it. Whoa. Okay, this one's kind of cool. Snap the picture. Dude, this is just like that Wii game. Endless Ocean. I always wanted to play that. Shark. Oh, he's in the sand. That counts. That counts. Where's Nemo? Nemo, where are you? We didn't find Nemo. He's dead. All right, we'll start with this one as the base. Wow, great. These disgusting barnacled tortillas away in the depths. Just toss them. You don't need them. Okay, we need the fries out of this one. Okay, we need 4 fish sticks. 1 shark, 2 shark. We need the hammerheads. 1 hammerhead.